Welcome back to You Might Be Broke, but I'm Broker. Today we're doing a DCCD controller from iWire.
This is Tom Brokaw.
So, as you guys saw from the last video, we have our 2000 Impreza RS that is now a 6-speed STI swapped car. It still has a WRX engine, so, you know, get off my back. I know it's not maybe a true STI swap yet, because it's not dual ABCS, but got the Brembos, got the 6-speed hubs, got the R180 diff, have the 6-speed, and now we need something to control the diff. So, we have this beautiful kit from iWire Subaru Wiring Solutions, and it is beautiful. So today we're going to be installing this. There's a G sensor. We have the controller, the Spiider controller from iWire. And there, all of this is all plug and play. We've got OEM switches for the DCCD controller. And we have a, somewhere in here, there is a, oh yeah, right there. That is an LED indicator light. Also from iWire, uses all the factory locations for the 2006 WRX and STI, all the little plug blanks and stuff. So we're gonna get to it. We're gonna get this installed.
Stoked.
We have instructions, and hopefully we can decipher these well enough to where we can explain this to you, and then you will have instructions in video form.
Yes.
So let's get to it.
Assuming we can actually decipher them, because we're a bunch of cavemen.
Here's our instructions.
Oh wow, that's a real pamphlet.
Yeah, beautiful. Everything is really well labeled in the instruction manual. iWire has done a phenomenal job with all of this. I mean, all of using OEM plugs, using just the way everything about it is just amazing. You guys need to get one if you don't have one already. I don't care if you have an STI or you don't.
Even if you don't need one, get one. They're
Get one.
super nice.
Yeah. So they have beautiful pictures on exactly where to install this kind of stuff. They give you suggestions about how to mount it, you know, where to mount it. So we're gonna slowly work our way through this
As a team.
as a team. So let's open the box here. What's inside this box is very expensive.
Yes, very expensive, radical. I've never seen a faster looking table.
Oh, it's the fastest table that doesn't run or have an engine. So
There's an engine under there.
it's not really attached. Shut up. Okay. So, out of curiosity, I plugged all this crap in the other day. So I probably need to unplug everything. Honestly, I don't know if this goes up or down or left or right or backwards or sideways or right ways. Who knows? So, this thing keeps falling out. I might have to like glue that in or something. I got a hot glue gun in my fire line.
So we're going to decipher this a little bit, and then once we actually start rolling with our plan, we'll let you guys know what's good. And by that I mean all of it. So, momentarily.
Stay tuned, people. Don't watch me break my new wiring.
And that's not because quality, it's because he has meat hooks. Derivative of that, of a caveman who has to peel apart coconuts to survive.
$5 for every Coke. God damn it.
Cookie jar?
Are you dissing Auntie J?
No, I dig it. I'm just wondering.
So, we found a good spot for this. It took a little bit of finagling, I think, but what we got here is you need to disassemble the entire center console, basically. Pull the radio. We pulled it already, found out where we were going to mount this is not going to work. The instructions show...
Can you pull the steering wheel?
Yeah. We pulled the stereo, we found out it wasn't going to fit behind the stereo. There's just not enough room because this is a 06 WRX dash in a 2000 Impreza body, so they've grafted all of this in here. I thought about putting it back under here, but there is the heater controls, and the back of that sticks in too far, so we have a hard time fitting the box in here. We also have behind the shifter, we have the cigarette lighter and the ashtray here, and that stuff sticks too far in to put the box down in here as well with all the wiring and everything. So I think what we have come up with is we're going to mount it on this side panel here. If you guys can see this, there's a side panel on the passenger side of the car, and we're going to stick it to the inside up behind all of this, so it'll fit right in here.
Super trick.
So it'll hide it really nice, and it'll give the wires a good place to come out, because we have to mount our G sensor in the center of the car so that this is facing forward. We have wiring here for our e-brake. We have wiring for the transmission extension. So we need to start. The first step is to mount this box, and then you work from the center out. So that's what we're working on here. So, do you remember when you said I look like Robin Williams' Knuckles?
Yes. And then Family Guy cracked that joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was rude.
Well, if the shoe fits.
Holy crap.
If the shoe fits with all your hairy ass toes in it, then you should probably wear it.
I resemble that remark. One. Hopefully you can find humor in my pain. This tape is probably 60 years old. I found it in my toolbox. I don't know where it came from. I did not purchase this myself. Dave, can you decipher since that's your age?
Oh my
I'm
god.
looking. We didn't have anything this fancy when I was growing up.
Oh, that's right. You guys just went down to the soda fountain and got yourself a stick of chicle.
Yeah, provided the molasses massacre hadn't happened yet.
Could have. This wasn't my area of town.
You can actually kind of see it there. And hopefully it's out of the way enough to where we can get the other stuff. Otherwise, I'm getting out the ankle grinder because I don't care.
Oh, the ankle grinder?
Yep,
that was my
I will.
signature move on the basketball court.
I'll put in some nitrous. That goes in the trunk, Dave, for weight distribution. You idiot.
That does look a lot more.
So clean, you know, because they're actually putting it in a car that doesn't have all that shit in it.
So clean.
Wasn't Frankenstein together by Russians.
That was Austrian, dude.
Okay, connect the iWire transmission adapter, item 1 in the kits. We must refer back to our picture in the beginning. Item 1 is right here, which is this little extension harness. That guy. Beautiful little harness. Got the OEM clips. We're going to go ahead and plug that in exactly how it shows in here. So, to the new transmission and the stock harness. These plugs are located in the engine bay near the transmission. So, follow me, will you?
When you're following directions and then you look and you go to do something, you're like, oh no, a mistake. And then you read the little subprint underneath and it tells exactly what you think the mistake is and that it's okay.
And let me show you this, because to make this even better, iWire, in their brilliance, honestly, they have simplified this even more for me. So another view of the connector from the transmission adapter to the original transmission harness on the car. So this is our new transmission harness, which is our 6-pin connector, which is the one that we have laid out right. Not there. It's this one here. This is the factory WRX transmission plug here. So this one is this guy laying right there, and we connect that in and we leave the Deutsch pin connector off. So just like it shows in the picture. Next, we go take the DCCD extension harness, the black sleeve wires, item 2 in the kit. So we'll refer back to that picture here. Item 2 is this nice coiled up big wire here. Tell you what.
That's a sexy coil right there.
This is looking like number 2. Where are you?
There's tub towel behind you.
Tub towel.
Yeah.
So, number 2 here clearly shows that there's this. This is the coil with that thing, which is this. Yep, it's going to be those wires right there. They give you this sweet little bag right here with our actual Deutsch connector in it. Now, what they would like you to do is feed these ones right here through the car. Step 2.
Oh my god.
Find a hole. David!
Oh.
Could you please exit through the gift shop? So, the instructions told us to take the little extension harness here, the DCCD wire extension harness, black sleeve wires, item 2 in the kit, and pass it through the firewall. So, what our good buddy Dave here and I have done, do you have a flashlight, Dave? We can... As you can see, we passed it through. I had a grommet, so we cut a hole in the grommet and passed that wire through. Super clean.
That is extremely clean, actually. I'm very impressed.
Thank you. Thank you.
I don't know if that was on your face because it was super zoomed in.
So, the next step is to, from inside the cabinet in the engine bay, we test using the passenger side firewall grommet. Make a small hole in the grommet with a razor blade just big enough, which is basically what we did. Once through the firewall, run the black, white, and red wires to the transmission and insert them into the 3-pin connector provided in the kit, matching white to white, black to black, and red to red. So, I don't think we need this quite yet. So that goes there.
Scotch light, you throw those away.
So, the way they have this is the connector is up. So you have the tab up. You've got the black, white, and red wires right here. And they actually are laying exactly the way they need to be. So we'll take the red one, as shown on the drawing, stick it straight in here. It clicks nice. Give it a little tug just to make sure that it has positive engagement. We're going to take the black one, stick that one in till it clicks. Click. We'll give that one a little tug. Nice positive engagement there as well. And then we will stick the white one in. And click.
I'm pretty sure this mic probably picked up some of those clicks.
So now, looking at it,
Yeah.
looking at it from the front, you can see that all 3 of the pins are right there.
Oh, wow.
Just the way it shows in the drawing. You take the little orange connector piece here, and with the little notches facing down, you shove that straight in till it clicks, just like that. Okay,
That's extremely clean. This is nuts.
it is. So now you take this according to DCCD's instruction manual, and you have this wire right here, and we're going to feed this cleanly underneath the firewall here. And like I said, we're going to clean all this up later, but we go ahead and plug this directly in to our plug here. See, nice positive engagement. And
All the wires match.
see, red to red, black to black, white to white, just like that.
Oh, yeah.
Cool. So next, can't turn the page because I have a band-aid on my thumb. Next, we're going to go inside the car. We have the DCCD Pro install the e-brake jumper harness. So that is a brown wire, item 3 in the kit. So item 3 is this one here. It's got the little connector with the runoff there, which is attached to what we just ran through the firewall. So item 2 is this brown wire.
Brown wire.
Boom. Just like that. So I think I do need that red piece maybe? Hold please. I decided to get a little... So we have the brown wire here, and according to the instructions, we need to find the original e-brake harness. Scuba Vision.
Harry knuckle cam.
Harry knuckle cam. So right here you have the little tang, and this is the e-brake, the harness, actual harness for the switch for the e-brake right here. So this is what sends your little e-brake light to your dash. So we're going to tap into this little switch. Now, Casey, I'm going to have you come around the other side here. Welcome back to the passenger side. So, according to the instructions, we need to take the original e-brake harness, we take our new red harness here, and we take this little tang, plug it directly into our original e-brake harness. So that fits just like that. Then we take the red portion, we'll attach it to the tang for the e-brake switch right here. That just slides right on. So that's exactly what they have shown here. What they've done is they've taken the switch off on the drawing so you can see it better, obviously. But that's the way it looks in the car.
So when you yank your e-brake up, when you're doing drifting, it knows to turn the controller off to...
Yep.
Is that it?
Yes.
Oh shit. Can I get that for my car?
So this is this is one of the cool features of this, is that, you know, it will tell the computer to disengage the differentials depending on where the position of the e-brake is as well. So what Dave was just saying for rally, what you'll do to do a lot of pendulum turns and when you're using the e-brake in rally is you'll push in the clutch and then hit the e-brake, right? And what that does is it disengages the differentials and then you can lock up your rear tires to allow the car to pendulum around. I've just slammed my clutch pedal down to the floor. So next, we're going to connect the DCCD control wires. Route the wires the same with the e-brake wire. So
Reroute by that.
So for the factory STI, if you guys have a bug eye, a blob eye, or a Hawkeye STI, you guys already know this, but these are the OEM locations for the roller switches for the DCCD controller. So this is where we're going to run our wires to for our controller. So we're going to have the center diff one on the left. We're going to go ahead and feed that straight through. Factory switch just pops in. And then DCCD menu. That one is going on the right. So that.
Sounds like that's a factory install.
It is.
That's so nice.
Just like that. They want us to mount the G sensor unit next. So this is this beautiful kit here has this G sensor.
It's hard to find for some people.
Off to find the mythical clitoris.
Since we don't need this tab or this tab, we're going to go ahead and snap these off. It gives you permission. I'm not just doing this because.
That's crazy. That would stress me out so bad.
So, says attach to the center console using pre-existing holes and a 12mm bolt. Screw the bolt through one of the holes in the sensor mounted on the center console. We provided multiple locations to bolt into, so pick the one that is best for your fitment of the center console. You can snap off the extra bolt holes if they get in the way of the center console fitment. So,
Proof.
right there. Now it says do not over tighten because you'll crack them out, so I'm going to be very gentle here.
Just sand it.
Just snug.
Just one ugga.
Whack.
You got one ugga-dugga there.
No, you don't want to go all the way to the dugga. You just want the ugga.
Yeah. As Dave said, he's our resident expert on ugga-duggas. I'm going to put this back in because that doesn't need to be out anymore. So ground the ring terminal from the green wire, item 5 in the kit. So from our plug here, we have the green wire, which is item 5. We are going to go ahead and ground this bad boy somewhere. I might go ahead and route it exactly the same way we just routed the brown wire. Okay, I'll go ahead and plug this into that guy again. And then we'll plug this into that one. Okay, then we will take the green wire, pass it through the same place. So for us, that'll be on the left side. I'm gonna go ahead and run this straight up here. Now this little tab seems like it's a good spot, so I'm gonna go ahead and use this. For that, hopefully this will fit through. It does.
Beautiful.
Go ahead and run this down with about 6 ugga-duggas. Done. So this ring terminal can go to any bolt in the car. We suggest routing either bolt that holds the G sensor below the e-brake or the bolt in the dash bar. So if any of the bolts are painted, they want you to remove some of the paint because it won't ground properly and it won't turn on the controller. So now we need to tap the throttle position sensor wire. So this is for the DCCD Pro Spiider controllers only, which is what we have. So first, pull back the carpet on the passenger side footwell, then unbolt the metal kick plate. Oh my god, I don't know where the ECU is at in this car.
Oh, Jesus.
This could be a problem.
Excuse me, Dave. Are those Hershey's Kisses socks?
Yes, I have others, which I'm going to surprise you guys.
That's crazy. So when we come up with Dave merch, it's gonna be socks. So if y'all want some Dave's socks, not some of Dave's socks.
Unless you're into that.
Unless you're into that.
OnlyFans.
Yeah, hit him up on DM him on one of his many socials, and he'll probably sell you some of his socks.
iWire was correct. It was under the passenger footwell mod. So we have our ECU right here. Now, iWire also tells you which pin it is, depending on which ECU you have. The middle one and one in.
I think Karina would make some chorizo right now.
We don't have any.
I think I need to reevaluate our friendship. Have some chorizo right now.
On this channel, we like dogs.
Hi, Pupper Dog. Oh, that's a cow, not a dog.
What's up, doof?
Come here. Kisses, give me kisses.
In this weekly encounter of a dog making out with Dave, there's probably a lot of flavors in that beard. Gross.
A lot of dogs lick that beard.
Yeah.
That's why. So, right here, we have 2006 to 2014 WRX. We don't want to be in this plug even a little bit. We want to be in the other one, right here.
You were just making sure iWire was on their toes.
I need to read the instructions all the way, like they say in the beginning of the damn sheet.
What do they know?
What do they know besides how to make a dope one?
A lot more than us. So 18 is, lo and behold, red with a blue stripe. Holy crap, they were right. Right again.
It's almost like they did the research.
Hurting here.
They are much better at this than we are. So we go back to 18, right here, which is a red with blue stripe, which is this bad boy right here. Red with blue stripe. So we'll go ahead and take this. And I'm going to give myself a little bit of room. Should be making connection here. So we will take our blue wire and we'll feed it down. I'm going to go ahead and put you right here. We can finally move on to the next step. Thank you, iWire, for making these instructions crystal clear. Hey Dave, this is how you do it in your car.
Wait, don't I already have this controller?
Is it a good one?
No, stop.
It's not iWire. So, you crimp it, just as we did right here. Then you tap the blue wire into it, which we did. Route the blue wire under the kick plate before reinstalling. We suggest zip tying length. Yep, we're going to do that. So now, we're going to route these. We've got our iWire signal cable. So we're done with the instructions, so we're going to go ahead and just button up the rest of this stuff. What they want you to do is, we'll pop out one of these switches. Pop out one of those switches. We're going to take this, pass it through, and clip that right in there, like such.
I don't like that he almost has human eyes. Meanwhile, Mark is trying to fist wires through his car.
Stop eating paper towels that have grease on them.
That could be a tub of towel, in which case it's good for him.
Oh yeah. Another thing I was going to test on, it's almost like the green stuff, you know, the tea.
Right. The green stuff like tea. Oh man. You know you drink too much coffee when you're like, yeah, that other stuff, like the green stuff. I don't know.
Powder they pour in a thing of clear.
You sound like the Liver King trying to talk about salads. Like just like, you know, the greens.
All right, we're ready to plug this in.
Okay.
So we're gonna go ahead and put this one in there like such. Feed that back in to the dash. Okay, and I'm bleeding all over the place.
Oh, don't look. Nobody look. Nobody on YouTube look. Don't flag this.
Okay. Now we can get rid of that and start the reassembly of all of this crap in the middle. And we'll show you that. We gotta reassemble the shifter first.
Alright, as you can see, Mark is currently still tucking and fondling and rifling wires around.
Oh my, I'm still tucking.
But that is effectively the entire iWire specialties. Mark, what's the title?
Spiider Pro DCCD controller install.
Booyah. So that is everything threaded through, hooked up, clipped in, blah, 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 blah. And it was beautiful.
What you guys haven't seen yet, obviously, is I just clipped these in because I'm still buttoning things up, but I just clipped in the roller switches for the factory switches, so I'm buttoning up the center console here. We have a little bit of reassembly to do still because obviously we're still in the middle of the 6-speed swap, so I had to bolt the shifter in and try to route these wires cleaner. I still have to run some zip ties and you know, clean everything up, loop some stuff where it needs to be, and tuck it in there nice and neat. So a little bit of work. You guys are going to see that though. We're going to, you know, do an update video for you guys. That way you can see everything all completely installed, and we'll do a, you know, operational test on this so that we can see that, you know, the switches and the wires are all working, and then we can tell that the differential is actually plugged in and working and operating the way it should. So yeah, just stay tuned for that one. That'll probably be the next video on this car. You guys will see that. So for now, I think we've made this video long enough.
But the whole point of this video that I think has probably done its job very well is a full installation process on that system.
Yeah, so we got the computer and everything is all back mounted on the floor. We routed the blue wire up into the carpet the way they tell us to. And yeah, we're just buttoning things up the way, you know, we need to now. So.
Yeah. So, like he said, as far as actually getting to see it in action, under power, getting tested and pushed and ran through its paces like it's supposed to be, you guys will have to subscribe to the channel, follow Mark on Instagram, follow Dave on Instagram, follow me on Instagram, blah, blah, blah. Like, comment. If you have any questions, comment. Mark will get back to you, or I will get back to you, or I will bug Mark to get back to you. Yeah, thank you guys for stopping by. I hope you liked the video, and we'll see you in the next one.
Also, this is not a sponsored segment, but thank you again to iWire for making everything so crystal clear and making such a beautiful kit for these Subarus. We really appreciate it, and very proud to have this in my car. So.
Yeah, and that probably comes from a huge chunk of the Subaru community that has used these kits.
Yeah, even Marty and Moog, Mighty Car Mods, they even have this exact same kit in their GC8 Impreza. So, big thanks.
I should buy a GC8 Impreza just so I can get that kit.
Right on. Thanks, everyone. Have a good evening. Have a good day. Whatever time of day. If you're in the garage right now trying to assemble this kit and this video helped, shout out you. This is kind of like the whole
leave a like.
And leave a like.
Because it helps.
It does. So, yeah. take it easy. Don't wrench too hard. Hopefully you don't end up with as many band-aids as Mark is. Rocking. And yeah, stay safe, but not too safe.
Have a good night.
Bye.